A lot of people wonder how I ended up with dentures at 31 years old. I went through my pictures to try to see if I could find like a timeline of how bad my real teeth got, and I found some gems. So let's do a story time on how I ended up with dentures at 31 years old. I am going to throw a little trigger warning out there because some of these pictures I was in active addiction. I am a recovering addict. I do have 8 years clean. This timeline is from when I was roughly 17 till I turned 24 and got clean. So let's get into it. I don't remember much going to the dentist growing up. My childhood was really crazy. The last time I remember my mom taking me to the dentist, I was 14 and I was also pregnant. So if that gives you any clue on how my childhood was. I was always told to brush my teeth as a kid, but nobody was like making sure that I did it. I got into addiction pretty early on in life, but this is me at 17 with my natural teeth. They weren't in the best position here. We will get to that. But yeah, this is me at 17 and these are my natural teeth. Here is another photo of me at 17 with my natural teeth. I was making a lot of bad choices and I had 2 children at this time. So the state of Kentucky decided to send me to a girls' home that allows you to come with children. Typically, they take in pregnant teens, but I had already had my children. So I get sent to this girls' home. They start getting me caught up on appointments that I was lacking in. I ended up getting glasses, and they take me to the dentist. When I get to the dentist, they inform me that I have 15 cavities, I need a root canal, and they want to take my wisdom teeth out. So that begins the journey of me going to the dentist literally every single week to get work done on my teeth. They fixed all my cavities. They did the root canal. It literally fell apart the same day. As soon as we got back to the group home, it was a mess, but they did end up fixing them. And if you have had a cavity, you know that they go in, they drill, they fill it. They're supposed to cap it. None of mine got capped. I end up getting out of the girls' home at 18 and I think I'm grown, so I start making even more poor choices. This photo is cut off, but you can see my teeth right here. This is when I got out of the girls' home. I was 18 here. My teeth are not in the best shape, but they were fixed according to the dentist. This is shortly after that photo. I started my addiction with PPs and it progressed from there, but as you can see, my teeth were not doing that well at 18, 19 years old. This is a little better picture around that time, but as you can tell, my teeth are really bad and it's just going to keep getting worse from there. I'm not sure. I think I was only doing PPs at this time of this picture. Here is a picture of me getting ready to transition into my more scarier addiction of H. Here is a good picture of me at the beginning of my H addiction. Teeth are not doing that well. Obviously, I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't going to the dentist at all. And my fillings were really starting to fall out. My teeth were starting to get infected. And once one gets infected, it starts to move across your mouth and infect the teeth next to it. So that's a little bit of what's going on here. We're getting worse from this picture. I was getting deeper into my addiction and the teeth were getting worse, but it's only going to get worse from here. These pictures aren't the best because they are very old. This was in my early 20s. But we're getting worse in addiction. My teeth are getting worse. I am full-blown strung out in this time. And it's really hard to tell because I don't have a whole lot of pictures of me showing my teeth. But they were starting where the fillings had been and they had fixed it. Those parts had started to break off. My 2 front teeth had started to chip away because those had cavities, and my top teeth were they were crumbling. Yikes, we are getting really bad off here. Teeth are bad. I looked bad. It's insane to say that this is the same person, but this is where my addiction had really taken hold of me. I got into some legal trouble. I was on the run, and I'm getting ready to be in jail. This is before jail. Teeth look awful, and then your girl gets caught, and I go to jail, and I get sentenced to my time because the judge could tell that I was completely strung out, and that was the best option for me. And in that time of being in jail, my teeth got worse. There's not good toothpaste in there. I ended up breaking off some of my front teeth, and that's what's going to show in the next picture. This is me fresh out of jail, thinking I'm hot shit, and my teeth are broken. It's very hard to tell in this picture, but my front tooth gone, and soon after that the other one went. And then I ended up getting clean. One day I just woke up and was done. Literally, that's how it happened to me, is I was just done with the life, living the way I was, and I stopped. I just stopped touching the stuff, and I never went back. But my teeth progressed from there, and I have one more picture of how bad my teeth got. I was clean at this time, and I was pregnant with my gorgeous youngest daughter, who kind of hard to tell, but look at that. They were infected, broken, painful. Just, it was awful. It was an awful time. I was in pain every day. I was heavily pregnant in this photo. This was from my baby shower. As soon as I had my daughter, I went on antibiotics because my whole mouth was infected, and they wouldn't touch my teeth until they got some of the infection cleaned up. And I got my teeth extracted at 25 years old. The next photos will be from when I got them extracted, what my mouth looked like in the healing process. My mouth full of stitches was a mix of bad genetics. My mom had lost her teeth. My sister has lost her teeth. My brother is in the process of losing his teeth. I just sped it up doing rugs and not taking care of myself ultimately, and I got them extracted. That's basically what happened. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's nothing to lie about here. Rugs and bad genetics ended up with me getting my teeth extracted, but I wouldn't take it back any day of the week. I was in so much pain. I don't regret getting my teeth extracted at all. There was literally no saving my teeth, as you can tell from that last photo. And at 25, I couldn't afford immediate dentures, so they told me that the best route to take would be to heal and then go back and get my full dentures. But your girl struggles with procrastination, so I procrastinated for a good 4 years, and then I got my dentures. I love them. I love that I'm able to smile again, because as you can tell, there was a long period where I was really insecure about my mouth and my teeth, and that's how I ended up with dentures at 31 years old. Love y'all. Bye.